valued player at $217 million. And I want to build a team of the most valued players in the world. So of course I have to start by buying the most valued player in the world, Kylian Mbappe. So I'm going to put this Kylian Mbappe in the center forward position. His product is valued at $217 million. I could buy 1,085 Lamborghinis with that much. I could even buy 66 mansions with that price. This just shows how poor I actually am. I can't even afford a £2 McDonald's, lad. But Mbappe has proved he is worth that amount with his ability. He literally nearly won back-to-back World Cups, but lost in penalties. But let's carry on by buying the world's most expensive goalkeeper. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought Donnarumma was the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. But in fact, I was wrong. But it is actually this Thibaut Courtois who is worth $72 million. That is a lot. And he's just for a goalkeeper as well. He could go inside my goalkeeper spot. But he is the 71st most valued player in the entire world. I mean, he has proven how good he is because he's won 2 Premier League titles. And this man single-handedly won the UCL by himself. The saves he made in the UCL final against Liverpool, he literally carried the team. And now moving on to the left-back position. I'm going to buy this João Cancelo. Team of the year, honorable mentions. Go in my left-back position. This man is valued at a whopping $84 million, which makes him the most valued left-back in the world. $84 million is crazy. I wish I had that much money. I'm literally poor. He is the 44th most valued player in the whole world. This man is a very skillful and very talented player. And I'm not gonna lie, he's a very handsome man.
Don't make it gay.
Now it's time to fill in the bench position. I'm going to buy the 5th most valued player in the world, and his name is Phil Foden, baby. 305k for his 90 rated card. He could go in the bench position. And he's the 5th most valued player in the world, coming in at a whopping $132 million. That is a lot of money, baby. Oh, shit. That didn't go how I wanted it to go. But you're probably thinking right now, I'm an absolute donut, and why have I got this guy in the bench? Because Foden plays left wing in real life, and there's another left winger in this team who is worth more than him. Now it's time to move on to the centre-back position, and we're going to buy one of the most valued centre-backs in the entire world. And his name is Ruben Diaz. I think that's how you say it. Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz. I don't know. He's nuts. I don't know. He's the 29 ranked most valued player in the entire world. And he comes in at a whopping $90 million. How is he worth $90 million when he has no inform? Well, I might be lying when I said Ruben Diaz was the most expensive centre-back, because there is one lad who is worth even more. And it's this future star's Gvardiol. Have I said his name right? Gvardiol. Nope. Gvardiol. I can go on my team. This guy is worth a whopping $90 million, which is the same as Ruben Diaz. I actually haven't watched a lot of this guy, but I do remember him in the World Cup and watching him, and he was quite class. So I'm going to watch this and see how good he really is. All right, he's holding him off. All right. Oh, he's actually quite strong for 21 years old. All right, look at this. I actually remember watching this. This is in the World Cup. Oh, bro, look how much pace he has. No, he's going against Haaland. Oh, my God. He literally dropped Haaland. He's a 5-star defender to me. Let's move on to this bench position, as we need to fill it up because it's looking quite empty. And we'll be using the 7th most valued player in the entire world. And it's going to be this team of the year, honorable mentions, Pedri. You could go in the bench position, my friend. Before I tell you how much this guy is worth, I'm just going to admire how good looking this guy is. But alright, I'll tell you how much he is worth. He is worth $120 million. But I have to keep him on the bench because there are centre-backs that will buy in this team later who are worth more than him. I mean, I don't know how they're so expensive. I never get to watch Pedri play, so let's watch him play today. You can watch it with me right now. Alright, let's see his techers. Oh, he got the flicks. He's got the flicks. He's got the pace. Oh, okay, he can through ball as well. This guy's got everything about him. Is that Ousmane Dembele? Pedri! What a strike. This guy's a good player. And now it's time to move on to this right back position where I buy the 37th most valued player in the world. And it's going to be the team of the year, Achraf Hakimi. This guy comes in at a whopping $84 million, which makes him the most expensive right back in the entire world. This guy became one of my favorite players when he penenkered that penalty against Spain to take Morocco into the quarterfinals of the World Cup. That moment proved to me that he had the biggest ball sacks there ever were in football. But there is another right back who matches him on value, which is very interesting. And he's going to go on the bench, but you will never guess who it actually is. It's a man from the Premier League, he's English, and he plays for Chelsea. And it's this Reece James who actually is worth $84 million, which is the same as Hakimi. I'm going to put him on the bench. But I'm not going to put that card over a team of the year Hakimi, who's literally one of the best cards in the game. But remember, I was telling you about a left mid who was worth more than Foden. And Foden was worth $132 million. Well, you have 3 seconds to guess who it is. And it's gonna be Vinicius Jr. 2.3 million coins. Did you guess that one right? Because if you didn't, you are stupid. Well, no, you're not. But this Vinicius is the third most valued player in the world. He comes in at a whopping $144 million. That has literally blown my mind. I never knew Vinny was that expensive. But Vinny is 22 years old. He's won the UCL already. He is literally one of my favorite players to watch.
By the way, if you get Raz to 500k subs, he's gonna get this R9 haircut and I'm gonna leave him. So I say subscribe.
But let's move on to this bench position. I'm gonna buy this Federico Valverde, who is the 9th most valued player in the world. And guess how much he comes in at? $120 million. And it's kind of sad that I have to keep him on the bench because the centre mids we're gonna buy are literally worth too much money. I don't know what Valverde plays like, so let's watch this shit. All right, he's starting below the halfway line. Okay. Oh my God. He's still going. He's still bloody going. He's gonna shoot outside the box. All right, let's see this. Valverde. Wow, Valverde, I never knew you came like that. Holy smoke. By the way, at the end of this video, I'll be taking this team into a game. And we will have challenges to save these players. And if we don't complete the challenges, they will get discarded. And that means I lose money, which I don't like to do. And I'm going to buy another player for this bench. I'm going to buy this Future Stars Pablo Gary worth 575k on the game, by the way, not in real life. Valverde was the 9th most valued player in the world. And Gavi is the 10th most valued player in the world. He comes in at a whopping $108 million. And the scary thing is that this guy's only 18 years old and he's already worth $108 million. Moving into the center mid position, I'm going to buy the 6th most valued player in the entire world. It's gonna be the Jamal Musiala. Get inside my center mid position. This guy is valued at $120 million, which was the same as Pedri, but this guy is only 19 and Pedri is 20 years old. This might sound so bad, but I haven't watched Musiala play a lot.
You what?
Let's see how this Musiala plays and scores his goals. All right, he's starting on the wing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, Musiala outside the box. All right, this guy has got spectacular finishing. All right, Jamal Musiala. He's dribbling inside the box. He wiggles and he swerves and he scores. I'm actually shocked on how good these players are. And I know you at home probably haven't watched these players as well. So you're probably experiencing this with me. I am shocked. But let's move on to this centre mid position where we buy the 4th most valued player in the entire footballing world. And it's going to be this team of the year, Jude Bellingham. Brother is worth a whopping $132 million. And when I was 19 years old, I was a fat kid eating McDonald's and watching TikToks all day. But when I watched this guy in the World Cup for England, he became one of my favorite players when he was assisting, when he was scoring. Let's finish off buying the last 2 players on the bench. And I'm going to buy this Harry Kane, who is the 13th most valuable player in the entire footballing world. He is worth $102 million. Let's buy the last player for this bench. And it's going to be this Rafael Leao. I don't know why I did that. That fucking hurt. But this guy is the 13th most ranked player, one after Harry Kane, worth $102 million. I actually have been watching a lot on this guy, and he's very skillful, he's very pacey, and he always smiles when he scores a goal like he did in the World Cup. But let's move on to the second last player in this team, and it's going to be the Arsenal man, Bukayo Saka! Get in my right mid position. This guy is the 8th most valued player in the world, coming in at $120 million. I remember Saka missed that penalty for England in the Euros final, and it was really sad. Then this guy came back and he started banging goals for Arsenal, and now he's worth $120 million. But my friends, there is one more player in this striker position, and it's the 2nd most valued player in the entire world, and it's gonna be this Erling Haaland. And you never guessed, you will never guess how much he is worth. He is worth $205 million. Ladies and gentlemen, the team is done. I'm going to play one game with this team, and we're going to have 3 challenges. Each challenge is going to be worth 6 players. So if I fail a challenge, I have to score 6 players in this team. I have to score a volley, I have to score a power shot, and I have to score a goal outside the box. And look at this lovely chance 8 minutes in. Power shot outside the box. I can get a nice volley here, lad. I can get a nice volley here, lad. Oh, yes, baby. That's a volley. So I was taking some power shots, and they were not going to plan. So instead, we did this. All right, come on. Outside the ball. Who the hell is that, fam? That was Vinicius Jr. And if you want this Vinny Dino in your team, it costs $222 on US7 buy. And you could even use code RAZ for a 5% discount code. If there's one man I need a power shot with, it would have to be this Erling haaland. And if you enjoyed this video, then click right here. You'll enjoy it even more, lad.